Hello, everybody. This is my review for The Flash, Season 3, Episode 22. Barry, Barry, Barry. This episode was a head scratcher in different levels. Number one, you go back in time to fix a situation that happened because you went back in time. Number two, you go back in time, Barry, but you did it yourself when you could have sent Wally West. Because of all of that is what sets up Savitar showing up at Star Labs and tricking the team into telling them where Iris is. Then Lila does not want to help Barry Allen, doesn't want to give him the technology to save Iris, but then he gets it, he gets caught, she gives it to him. What a waste of time. Now, into highlights of the episode. Captain Cole and his humor and just the way he acts, his acting, what he says. That was the highlight. He was the MVP. He was the main event of this episode. It wasn't Barry. It wasn't Kid Flash or Wally. It was Captain Cole. The chemistry that he and Barry Allen have is amazing. That's the only thing that I like about him coming back. That scene of them getting into Argus and stealing the technology that they need to power up the bazooka. What I didn't like that Layla did not give Barry what he needed easily. I can see why we needed that scene, and it was for Captain Cole. I enjoyed that scene. I just didn't think there was a lot of sense into what actually happened. If it was fun, yes. Most of the episode just really concentrates on getting the technology to power up the bazooka. I mean, you even see countdowns. You see text from Felicity that there's nothing she can do. It's just about helping Barry so Iris does not die. And let's talk about HR for a minute. The poor man. He got the short end of the stick. This poor man really got the short end of the stick. And I really want to know why. Why did they do this to him? Because this could have happened to anybody. I mean, when Savitar showed up looking like Barry Allen, like Flash in his costume, I really thought it was him. And even at that point, I'm like, why is he asking? And I hope they don't tell him. But HR just jumps up and tells him. I feel bad for HR. Like, I really, really feel bad. Because look how he was feeling after that. I mean, the man was devastated. I really felt bad. I mean, that what happened to him right then, I was like, damn, that really, really, really sucks. And he took it really hard. I don't know if he's leaving Team Flash or where is he going, but we just have to wait and see until the last episode. But this could have happened to any of them. And I don't know why they decided to go with HR after everything that Barry did to let Savitar know what was happening. I mean, you know what? This is not HR's fault. This is Barry Allen's fault. Yes, you went back in time, you saved your mom, and look what happens. All of this shit happened because of you. So HR, don't take it so hard on yourself. And just to add to what they did to HR, it still is not his fault. Even if this was created because of Barry, there's another layer to this. Savitar. He would have, I mean, he's not stupid. He would have gone to Earth 2 anyways to look to see where Iris is, because he knows that they can go to any of this Earth. So whether he would have been in Earth 2, Earth 3, or Kara's Earth, or wherever you want to go, he would have gone through each of those Earths and find her. So they went to Earth 2. He would have gone there first. So HR, again, don't be so hard on yourself. Not your fault. Let's talk about the last few minutes of the episode, because that's when the real shit happened. Savitar shows up. He knows where Iris is. He runs to Earth 2 like nothing. And they know he's coming. Where's Wally? Where's Wally? Where's Wally? Nowhere to be found. Then Savitar gets there. Oh, here I am. So you have enough time to take Iris from Earth 2, take her to Earth 3, or whatever you want to take her. No, you wait until Savitar shows up, and then you want to fight him. And you look like you couldn't do a damn. I mean, this scene to me was hilarious. It was just funny. what Wally was trying to, I mean, he couldn't land anything on him. I understand it's a metal suit, but damn, he looked like nothing. He looked like a jobber from WWE that can do anything. If you're jobbing in WWE, you can touch your opponent pretty much. They squash you like nothing. And Wally couldn't do anything. At this point, I'm thinking, is Savitar going to do what he did to Wally in the future right there, which is break his spine? No, he broke his leg only. Luckily, it was only his leg. So that explains why Wally couldn't be where Savitar was when he killed Iris. And that's how they write him off. I just think that that whole scene when Wally was weak. I mean, this guy was on his way to be probably faster than Barry, and then all of a sudden, oh no, you're not going to save Iris. I am. Okay, they could have continued developing him for this damn reason. This episode was something else. To be the episode before the last, I think it has some weak points. Some of the writing, I was like, what are you doing? Whatever you're doing, Flash, you're telling Savitar what's going to happen. We did see Iris West die in this episode, but I already know. Spoiler alert, and again, spoiler alert. I know that she's not dying, and I don't know how. I don't know what's going to be the twist. What is going to happen? I don't know if HR is gonna have something to do with this, because right before everybody left to fight Savitar, he looked at the piece of metal from his suit. The piece of metal from his suit. So I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be something that's going to come back in the next episode and be used against Savitar. I don't know, but something to think about. I just know that Iris is not dead. How? I have no idea. I don't know what's gonna happen in this episode, but they have a lot to make up for this episode. I expected more, so I'm not very high on this episode. Very high on Captain Cole working with the Flash, but other than that, everything else, it was like, what are you doing? This could have been better, and there's a lot of things that they could have left Barry away from, so Savitar wouldn't come back. But you know what? You know what's really stronger than Barry and Savitar? The plot. Let's talk about Barry as a friend, because what he just did to Cisco, I'm like, friends like you don't need them. Barry Allen went to the future. He met Cisco. He has lost his hand in a fight with Killer Frost. This man has broken the rules of time travel, saving his mom, doing this, doing that, going getting Captain Cole. But then, if we go to the beginning of this season, you have Cisco mad at Barry because he wouldn't go back in time to save his brother. Now, Barry knows what happened to Cisco in the future. He knows that he's going to lose his hands. But he then tells Cisco, oh yeah, go ahead, go face Killer Frost. Yes, go ahead, lose your hands because I'm such a good friend. What was that about? Is Barry thinking that the future has completely changed for Cisco? Well, did it? We know that we have seen Killer Frost acting like Caitlyn, and in this episode, she called herself Caitlyn. Savitar had to tell her, you are Killer Frost. So, but I don't know. How does Barry know that Cisco is not going to lose his hands? Because the future has changed. This is an alternate timeline now. So, I mean, I cannot see where he will know this. As a friend, you will tell your best friend that this is what you saw in the future. That probably is better not to show up. That just come with me. Let's go defeat Savitar, and we'll take care of Kaden later. Because what was the point of it anyway? Like, why? I don't know. But Barry not telling Cisco what he saw in the future, messed up, man. What's up with that? I am really glad that we were able to see Earth 2 again, because of Harrison Wells. I think Earth 2, Harrison Wells is the best Harrison Wells that there is. I really like that character more than season 1 and the HR that we have, because Harrison Wells from Earth 2 gives me a little bit of that Reverse Flash Harrison Wells, but he's not a Reverse Flash. So I really, really enjoy seeing that character. He plays it so well. So that was nice. So everybody, let me know down below in the comments, what do you think? What do you think about this episode? Do you agree with me? Give me your opinion. Let's start a conversation. Tell me what you have to say. What are the things that you didn't get? Maybe I'm missing something based on what I'm saying here. But let me know in the comments, please.